going to start with a prayer today. And just focus on the words of the prayer. I cross the bridge into the silent bliss of my interior castle. I close the drawbridge and forbid all outside influences from entry into this holy place that is my soul. Here in my castle, I am alone with God, and under God's light and companionship, I discover the depth and beauty of my soul. I embrace the power of prayer, and I open myself to divine guidance, and surrender myself to become as a channel for grace, healing, and service as God directs my life. I am a channel of grace. Just focus on your body. And any parts of your body that are tense or tight. Focus on that area and breathe through it. Release the tension, acknowledging the tension for later, for reflection. And as you continue to breathe, taking deep cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your nose, feeling the rise and fall your chest and stomach. And envision a white balloon inside your chest. And fill up that balloon, filling it up in the inhale, expanding the balloon and allowing it to fill to capacity. And just hold it for a second. And then release it, deflating the balloon, expelling all the air, and allowing it to completely deflate before you take the next breath. And push away all thoughts of things that need to be done, things that you need to do. Just allow them to be on the outside of the door, and they'll be waiting for you as you leave today. And I want you just to visualize the word peace. Just see the word in your mind's eye, peace. And see it as though it were a 3D object, as though you could look at it from all different directions as peace, the word peace. And it could be whatever color you wish it to be. And now imagine yourself threading the eye of the needle with a white luminescent thread, cord connected to the divine. And as you take the needle, you plunge it into the center of the pea, and you pull it out from the other end. And you knot the thread around the pea, tying it tight. And then you take the needle, and you plunge it into the center of the E, an empty space in the E itself. And then you pull the thread through. And then you continue taking the needle and plunging it into the A, into the space of the belly of the A, the empty space where there is nothing. Pulling it through, pulling the thread taut. And then taking the needle, plunging it through the C, tightening the thread, and then again taking the needle, plunging it into the center, the eye of the E, through. And now, your mind's eye, imagine your left hand sliding all the letters together, tightening, tightening, allowing the piece to come together, to fold together, to create a beautiful white lotus. In your hand, you hold the lotus. You smell the sweet fragrance of this flower. You bite the cord, releasing the thread and the needle. And you reach up and you pierce a star in the night sky. And you allow the thread to dangle down into the top of your head. And you stand there under the thread. And you allow the thread to align with your spine. It is connected. It is attached to the top of your head. And there are 7 beautiful pearls along the string, along the spine, dangling down to your hip bones. 7 beautiful pearls of wisdom and peace, still holding the lotus in your hand. And now look at that lotus. It has thousands and thousands of petals. It is called the 1,000-petaled lotus. As you take a moment and you lower the lotus down into the tops of a beautiful, soft pool lake. The waters of the lake are crystal clear. And you watch the flower just gently settle on the top of the water. Dragonflies fly past. Hummingbirds stop and then continue on. Butterflies land in flowers nearby and lick the sweet nectar. And bees are busily working, collecting pollen feels their legs are heavy with yellow as they take it back to the hive, building their nests, supporting their young. And you stand connected to this cord that's piercing a star. And you feel this white iridescent light shining down upon you like a beautiful spotlight. And you start to drink in the divine white pure light. A light that shines down, melts away worries, stress, relaxing your forehead and your brows, relaxing your ears and your cheeks, the tip of your nose, chin and your jaw relax. The pearls stay in perfect alignment along the spine as you continue to relax, releasing tension neck, relaxing the muscles, the vertebrae, and the cartilage of the neck, allowing the blood to flow more smoothly, allowing the arteries to soften and open, and watching the flow of blood move through the body effortlessly, calmly, healthfully, allowing oxygen to be supplied to the body, allowing the nerves, the synapses of the mind to tell the body to relax. That this is time for me, time to rejuvenate so I can be the best me I can be. Feel the relaxation move down your neck, like a wave of warm energy flowing down, like a melted warm honey, golden energy washing away tension and stress. And feel the energy roll down into the tops of your shoulders and just melt away worries and responsibility. There's a table of rosewood next to you. The table is very ornate, carved beautifully. And as you reach up with your right hand, you take things, items, people, issues, any responsibilities that need to be taken off your shoulders for this moment, for right now. Take them off one at a time, placing them onto the table, one at a time, as you layer each item one atop the other. Huge, giant pyramid, one on top of the other. And as you place the very last item, the very top, wondering why and how all of these things could be on this tiny table and could have been on your shoulders for so long. Curious. You laugh and smile, a little smirk to yourself, and you touch one of these items at the bottom, and you watch them all fall off the table. And then you lower your hand back down, and you again stand in alignment with the relaxation to continue. Down into your chest. Rolling down your arms like warm melted honey. Down through your biceps. Down into your chest. Down along your shoulder blades on your back. Melting away resentment and any regret. Letting go of the past. Let it go. Pasts cannot be changed. Only our perception of it can be changed. The way we look at things. The way we assume without truth. Let go of assumptions. Let go of old perceptions. Just let it be melted away, disintegrated, as the energy continues down through your chest and down into your stomach, soothing, relaxing the stomach. Relaxing the mid-back, soothing any anxiety, any stresses, soothing with this beautiful golden honey. Energy continues to move down your arms, down through your forearms, down through your wrists and your hands, and then out the fingertips. Drips of liquid gold and sunshine drip down onto the grasses around your feet. Continuing to allow the soothing in your stomach, soothing, breathing, allowing the soothing to bring peace and calm. Continuing down into the lower torso. And here, pearls move ever so gently. In the breeze, the pearls on the string move. You see the swaying of the pearls in alignment with your back. You almost feel as though you are hanging from this string, gently floating off of the ground like a pendulum. Gently floating softly, feeling the tops of the blades of grass under your feet as you become lighter and lighter. As the energy continues down into your hips, down into your thighs, down through your knees, down through your legs, through your lower legs, into your ankles, and then out your feet. And the string continues down. The string moves down into the ground. See the string connected to the ground, connected to the soil as the string continues down into the stone, into the bedrock, to the very core of the earth itself, connected, rooted down below into the earth and above into the sky, piercing that star. And you feel yourself as though the string is being pulled, taut, and you are on this string. And as you rise higher and higher, higher through the sky, a blue sky all around, soaring higher and higher, lifting up and up and up, looking down upon the earth. And you feel beautiful angelic hands wrapped around you, lifting you up under your arms. You feel the fingers wrapped around your stomach or core, all the way down to your hips, into your thighs. You feel these loving fingers holding you, lifting you up higher and higher. And as you look down upon the earth, you see the beauty and the miracle of life. Your eye focuses on specific things. Birds, baby birds in a nest. You see fish in the ocean, the whales, hawks flying, soaring along with you. Swan sitting in the tops of the waters next to the lotus. See the tops of the trees reaching up for the golden liquid sunshine, reaching for the divine. And you see the many, many souls, the many people of the earth doing very much the same, reaching up for the divine, reaching for knowledge, truth, and wisdom, reaching. And as you continue to lift up higher and higher, knowing that you are blessed, you are safe, and you are supported, this relinquishing of fear and doubt, strong feeling of faith and truth and wisdom surpass any doubt and any fear you have ever felt. This amazing energy fills up your heart center, filling up your heart. And as the angel holding you still, holding you strong, pierces your heart, piercing it, and exuding and opening your heart, opening it to love, opening it to awareness, opening the heart to compassion. Compassion for all souls on the earth, compassion for the animals of the earth, compassion for the plants, the waters, the earth itself, the continents, plates, core of the earth. Compassion for all who experience the miracle of living. Feel this compassion overwhelm you. Passion for yourself. This amazing love for who you are, for your journey, for the lessons, for the challenges and overcoming them. For the strength that you have within, compassion for the steps that you walk, compassion for everyone around you. Become this compassion, become this peace. And in the blink of an eye, in 1 millisecond, you find yourself back on the grasses next to the lake, looking at the lotus floating in the waters. And as you breathe into the lake grows, and so does the lotus. The lotus starts to grow wider and wider, larger and larger. And as it becomes so huge, you feel as though you can step into the lotus and float on the tops of the waters with the lotus. You hold on to the petals and the stamen of the flower. And as you step in, you kick off, you kick the shore away. You float away from the banks of the lake. You float upstream, curious how you float up the stream against the current. For the lotus is carrying you up and up, higher and higher. As you move into the mountains, river, the waters holding your lotus, huge rushing waters rushing past you. But the lotus continues moving up into the mountains. These mountains, huge and wide, moving up higher and higher into the mountain. Suddenly the lotus stops in front of a cave cut out in the middle of these mountains. And as you step off of the lotus stays anchored there for you. You start to investigate the cave. There is a carpet of welcome in front of the cave. You wipe your feet on the carpet. And as you move into the cave, your eyes adjust to the light, and there are candles lit all around the cave, on rock shelves jutting out from the walls of the cave. These candles have been here for a long time, for there is a lot of melted wax that is poured down onto the shelves and down onto the floors of the cave. Smell the sweet fragrance, beautiful fragrance. And you feel this place is a sanctuary of meditation. And it is beautiful with pillows, rugs and draperies. It's very earthy. You can smell the earth, but it is very homey, very peaceful. And as you look up in the center of the cave, you see the light shining down through a hole reaching up to the center, the top of this mountain. And the light shines down, illuminating cave. And there are crystals in the walls of this cave, precious stones of sapphires and diamonds and ruby and topaz. Beautiful, beautiful crystal stones. There's gold as well, silver, copper, all different beautiful, precious, precious items aligning the walls in this cave, and the light shining down in the center of the cave gives you an idea. You take a crystal, you place it down at the base of the light coming in from above. And the light goes into this crystal, and it shines prisms of light everywhere, illuminating the crystals in this cave, illuminating it. And as all the colors become alive, colors dance, they become part of you. You absorb the light from these crystals, the deep reds of the garnets, oranges of the topaz, the citrine, the gold, the yellow, and the emeralds hit your heart center, and the blue, the sapphire, and the blue topaz, and the purple amethyst and alexandrite. Illuminating your body, illuminating every molecule, cleansing and purifying. Feel the healing, absorb it. And then as a cloud moves over the sun, light shining down starts to fade, and the light upon you starts to become more subtle. You feel different. You feel shifted in some way. You feel lighter, stronger. You feel more detached. You feel as though all the cares and worries have just disintegrated, just melted away in a moment of that divine, beautiful feeling. And all the stresses have been lifted away. There is a table there, with chairs all around it, and it is decorated in white linens, white plates, crystal goblets, and white silks draped on the chairs. As you approach the table, there are many, many different foods and drink on the table. And you reach for one specific item for nourishment, something that you need to help you on your journey, for sustenance and stamina. And you take this and you eat it. Feel the juices running down your chin. taste it. It is absolutely unbelievable. And you eat every ounce of it. And if there is a seed left, you hand it to your totem animal standing behind you. And as they take the seed, you caress their head, their neck, caressing this animal as though you knew it was there all along. And you look down at the table and there is a message for you. And you remember that you left this message for yourself at another time. And you were here before. There is no one at the table, for you need no one, for you know who you are. You are the divine self. I am that I am. I walk the divine path. I am the light. I am connected with everything, with life, with breath, with the circle of living, with the incarnation, and with the cosmic light. I am one with it. I flow with it, move with it. And I promise to live my spirit. I make a commitment to align and live authentically, to live congruently, day by day, moment by moment, and hearing my divine guidance. I am blessed. Taking the note, licking your fingers, make your way back towards the opening of the cave, and you pull an item out of your pocket quickly and place it on one of the shelves next to the candles. A remembrance of being here, and possibly a message for my future self on another voyage, and another journey, and possibly another lifetime. As you step out into the light, out of the cave, you feel blessed, you feel nurtured, you feel loved. Step onto the lotus blossom. And the lotus carries you down gently, effortlessly, back down into the lake, flowing softly, seeing the koi fish in the waters, seeing the swan swimming nearby, and know that everything is perfect. Blossom leading you to shore, stepping off into the grasses. And the flower starts to shrink down. You reach into the waters and you hold this small lotus blossom in your hand. And you take it and you place it into you, for it was there all along. It is yours. Carry it with you. For the divine is within. It is in everything. It is in your breath. It is in your thoughts. It is in your knowing. Remember who you are. Slowly feel yourself coming back more and more. Coming back to a space of peace and love. Slowly feel yourself and your surroundings back into the room. Your breathing coming back to normal. Your awareness coming back within. Merging body, mind, and spirit as one once again. Feeling your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. And slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes.